Last time on the Older and Dumber podcast, betrayals were revealed, tempers flared as opinions clashed, brothers squared up against brother, and friendships were torn asunder. Now that the dust has settled, the question remains, will the podcast ever be the same?
I don't know, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Put that cookie down! Now! That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Welcome to the Older and Dumber podcast. This is me, Carter, hosting it with the mostest. Join us with a bunch of shitty-ass friends talking and shooting the shit. To my left, artist extraordinaire, Joey Schichtel, Flutie Mage anywhere on the internet.
That's right. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Slooty Mage, drawing the booba from Moolah. Of course, we're joined, as always, by our voice actor extraordinaire, the former host with the most, the guy that gave up all the power today, voice of Hunter, Hunter Taylor.
What's up?
Yes.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. You've grown so much.
What's going on, guys? That's me. As always, we have first-time hoster, long-time sitter, cardboard king, financial Mongol, and
Small business owner.
small business owner.
The man who invented same face syndrome with all of his Instagram
It's called
posts.
brand recognition.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruttle.
That was a really good
See,
roll.
that's because he's Mexican.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
That's why we're drinking these margaritas.
I can't do that shit. I've been jealous of people who can roll
I
their
can't roll an
tongue.
R for
Dude,
shit.
I'm fucking...
Can't make a Chewbacca sound.
And to my right...
What? To my right?
To my right, I know, they're rare. I pull them out every once in a while, but this is a special guest tonight. We have to my right, introducing friend of Older and Dumber, food person, and artist.
I don't work with food.
You're a food person, okay? You're a food person.
Okay.
I made these margaritas.
By default.
Sergeant
yeah.
Schnoodles, aka Shy.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Shy Attack on
saying.
Titan. Shy was able to join us today because she just happened to be at work at this time and
Yeah.
was like, hey, can we hang out? And then we were like, we got a podcast. And she's like, can I watch?
No, and then
We were
I
like,
was
no.
like, you can listen.
It's like,
and
no,
and
you
do
can
it.
be a part of it.
Yeah, no,
And
I
now
was.
I'm
I was the
here.
host.
Now you're here.
I did
Drinking
it.
margaritas.
We are drinking
We
margaritas.
stand
Made by
here
you,
among my
actually.
achievements.
Yeah.
Made by Sergeant Schnoodles here, which is pretty good. In my
good.
new Nintendo cups.
I think perfect glass.
We got for Pro Day.
How
And
was?
I do love that you gave me Luigi because he is the one with the biggest dick in the game.
That's true.
Yeah. They had
That's
to
what they
edit
say.
it out of
Well, that's
Mario
only in
Tennis.
Mario
Oh, you gave
Tennis.
me Yoshi, my favorite character.
You
I'm
gave
a
me Mario
beautiful
because I'm the main
princess.
character.
No, it's because you look like Mario.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's awesome. World famous.
I
Good looking
wasn't-
gets all the bitches. It's
No,
totally
he doesn't. He
fine.
gets cucked all the time.
By Bowser,
all
for
the
sure.
time
If
he
we had
gets
a Bowser
cucked.
cup,
You know what? Okay, Shy, so you had a question.
Oh, I do have a question. So you were born in Guam.
It's about me? The question's about me?
Yes.
I was
Okay.
not used to having positive questions asked about him, so this is new.
This is just a neutral question.
I mean,
So
I
you're-
just get shit
it's
on
not
all the
positive
time,
or
so...
negative.
That's because you have a shit fetish,
Oh,
and we know
just
it.
wait until I drink more.
So what? Shit on me? What's going on?
The shitting has yet to begin.
Older and Dumber OnlyFans.
So are your parents Guamese?
No.
What is the,
No, he's a military baby.
what? Okay, that's what I thought.
So he's not Guam.
Okay.
Like, he's not ancestrally
So it's
Guam
about as
at all.
American as they come.
I was born in Guam.
Okay.
Yeah, but he does no Guam heritage.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah.
Like, no other part of my family is from Guam.
Is that what you're asking?
He lived this lie to me.
Not lived
Like
in
we-
Guam. Like, were they?
They're not
Born-
Chimaru.
Yeah,
They're not
ethnicity.
Chimaru.
Oh no, I don't have any. And
They're
there's
not
no
Chimaru.
actual Chimarus in my
No,
family.
he's white as
Okay.
fuck.
But I am not white as
You
fuck. First of all,
lived that lie to me for months.
he believed what he wanted to believe. I never ever corrected him. Okay, I just never. I never said that I was, Chimaru. And I said that. I said I was born in Guam. That's all I said. And he came up with this whole fucking story.
It's a lie of omission.
He came up with this whole story of me being like the fish hunting god of Guam, and that every morning I'd go out into the sea with my Speedos and spearfish my breakfast, and all of these things.
Okay,
but
can I interrupt real quick? You
It was over. I
said
didn't have
that
anything
you
more to say.
you said that you went out to sea to spearfish, but you only brought a speedo.
Yeah, of course.
So did you use your fucking cock? Like what? Did...
My spear. I said
No,
my
he
spear.
brought spears with him.
Spearfish, and I only wore a Speedo.
If you know what
Gotcha.
he means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this ever happened.
He speared those
Right.
fish.
Kill him.
Older and Dumber OnlyFans coming
Fish
soon.
fuck, baby.
Oh my god.
Fuck you with a fish.
God.
Okay.
I am German.
We know.
We-
Very. Yeah.
German engineering.
I'm telling the audience.
They know.
Okay.
You've told them.
No, I haven't.
Multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It's funny that, we're such good friends because my heritage, at least from what I've traced, is German Jew. So,
Yeah, my grandmutter was in the Hitler Youth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of like if you were German during that age, you couldn't not.
Exactly.
Like, it wasn't by choice.
It was forced.
Right.
So I've always wondered: are you Italian?
No.
You've
What
got
are you?
Puerto Rican.
Latin?
I'm
No.
Puerto Rican and white.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Latina
okay,
now or is
okay.
it Latina X? Or
It's funny because you're super pale, but then,
Yeah.
very, dark features.
Your last name
Yeah.
always made me think Italian, but I guess it's not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Italy did colonize Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
it
what
makes
is
sense.
sorry, what is the proper word for ethnicity
It depends
now?
on who you ask.
Okay.
Latinx is kind of difficult to pronounce in Spanish. So it's more of like an American and whatever English speaking
Yeah.
kind of term.
Isn't it a newer term as well though?
It is. So I think more like in Latin America, I think if you're gonna go gender neutral, a lot of people are saying Latine because that's more of a natural pronunciation.
That makes sense. That's good to know. And knowing's half the battle.
So even though we talk about all our heritage, what do we put on our government forms?
Both Latino and white.
You do? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I just put white.
Yeah, because she's
Caucasian.
actually Latino. So how was your week?
Formatula seems.
What'd you do this week?
Me?
How was it?
I didn't do much, honestly. My cat jumped out the 2-story window. He's fine.
Yeah, cats are awesome.
Yeah. He decided I fucking saw this coming because he was very interested in our air conditioning, the window AC.
The one that didn't have the right plug for your house? Or a different
No,
one?
the small one.
The
So he was
baby
able
one.
to fucking squeeze through.
Right.
Yeah.
Which cat?
What?
Or Tesla?
Tesla.
Fucking Tesla. Of
Fucking
course it
Tesla,
was
yeah.
Tesla.
He's fine.
We
They
didn't
did
even
it.
ask if he was okay.
I
We
did.
just laughed.
I did.
You're
I was
like,
is he okay?
I was like,
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, cats are cool that way.
I just did a tasting for this couple, so they were trying food for their wedding. They came in stoned as fuck, and I was like, this is gonna be great
I love it.
because they're gonna love all the food. They didn't.
Oh no.
They ordered a herb roasted chicken, and their feedback was too herby.
There's too much herbs on this herb roasted chicken.
Yeah. And he's like, it's just not plain enough.
Were you like, it's probably just not the right herb? Am I right,
Exactly.
sir?
I was like, you're lucky you're, kind of hot because there's nothing behind those fucking eyes. Yeah, they're like, it's too herby. And I'm like, well, what kind of food do you like? And
Oregano.
He's like, well, I like real American food. And I'm like, oh, could you elaborate? And he's like, chicken tenders.
What a fucking connoisseur that man is.
And hamburgers. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just tell us you wanted hamburgers and tendies? That's the cheapest fucking wedding you could get.
I want Tyson chicken nuggets microwaved, please.
I did ask the groom because we were like, they're like, well, we want nicer chicken but more plain because our guests might be picky. I'm like,
What are
we
you fucking
brought up
hosting a wedding for
we
like
brought up
8-year-olds?
chicken marsala, and he looks at me like when you say something in a certain tone and a dog tilts its head.
Like you have
And
3
he's
heads?
like, I guess I'm just having trouble picturing what that would look like. And I was like, chicken marsala? And I'm like, he's like, yeah. He's like, what is that? And I'm like, it's like mushroom sauce. And he's like, huh. Huh.
Were you like, it kind of looks like cum with mushrooms?
Yeah. Speaking of cum.
Speaking of cum.
We haven't gotten to everybody else this week. I just set up a wedding at the farmer's market. And as I was driving out, I like drove by like these trees that were like putting out pollen, and it smelled like cum.
Oh, fantastic.
Just cum.
Fantastic. The tree war has begun. It's a little bit of a spoiler for you. Of
Yeah,
things to
little
come.
tidbit. Wait, things to come. Oh, for her.
Like the trees.
Yeah.
Are coming.
How was your week, Hunter? I heard Pro Day was this week.
Was it?
From all the advertisements.
Advertisement.
There was
What is
zero
Pro Day?
advertisements. I just heard it in the chat.
What is Pro Day?
Grapevine.
I don't know. It's where they try to push pro cards probably the most. I hear that word used a lot, pro cards.
Pro Day is a specific day for people who already have pro memberships to get stupid fucking deals.
Why didn't you say this to me?
Because you would have said GameStop's liars and trying to
I am a
rip me
pro
off.
card member, and you are my friends, and you didn't tell me about all these great deals.
Did you want a PS5?
Maybe, if I had known there was a great deal.
Well, they're still available.
How much? Well, it's not Pro Day anymore, so why would I?
It's
know?
today and
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
How much is it?
$900.
All right, no, I don't want that. I got Magic cards to buy.
Just sell one of them. You can buy a PS5.
We bought like 3K worth of Magic cards, like 2 days ago.
What you did this week?
Yeah, we put it in order from a distributor.
Nice. What else did you do this week?
Signed an LLC agreement.
Oh,
Yeah.
this guy's making money moves.
Cool.
25%.
You pick a name yet?
Yeah, we have an LLC name and a real name. But mostly it's an event space with, like, we're selling.
Yeah, you
Board-
guys are trying to make a warehouse with like 4 boosters in it.
Yeah. It's going to be, like, board games and mostly card games, TCG, like CCGs and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, stuff's going forward on that.
To David.
It's cool, man.
Yeah. Hopefully within the next year.
Is when you want to open?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You guys looking at any spaces?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we're talking to Cornell right now.
Dude, that means we'll finally be able to be like, Carter, the store owner of so-and-so who actually does something now.
Yeah.
Still doesn't have social media.
And still doesn't
I'll have a social media. It'll be the official store social
Yeah, that
media.
won't be you.
He's got an Instagram. He posts
I
the
got
same
an Instagram.
selfie every month.
Once a year I post the same
Yeah,
selfie.
once a year.
I need to
Just
post
about.
more. I'm really bad at it. I just don't find anything I do important. So
And that's on depression.
ADHD and depression. It's a hell of a drug. How was your week, Joey?
Anything?
Nice.
Did you draw anything?
Bro, you lazy.
Yeah, I gotta like get these commissions done. I was gonna work on them yesterday, and then I wound up taking my car down to get it serviced. That took up most of my day. And by the time I got home, everybody was like, "Oh, hey, it's time to play games," and we had to play League of Legends that I hate.
I could tell you hate it.
Yeah, it's not
You've
fun
lost your
anymore.
luster.
Your sparkle.
Yeah. You're not Edward Cullen anymore. You're like the other one.
The other one.
I don't know. I
You
never
know the one
watched
that
a Red
actually was
Twilight.
alive and had like a heartbeat.
Yeah, the one without sparkles.
Exactly.
That's all I know from that movie. I've never seen a single Twilight.
I
or
started
read a
watching
book.
a new anime this week.
What anime did you watch?
I asked y'all to do your homework.
Oh,
Did y'all do your
yeah,
homework?
I saw us.
Nope.
No, we didn't do our homework.
Oh.
None of us did our homework.
Comey can't communicate.
What is that about? What's
It's
like?
about a young high school lady who has severe anxiety to the point where social anxiety to the point where she can't speak in public.
That sounds like a great
Yeah,
anime.
that's
I
But,
want to watch.
but she
Yeah.
wants to make 100 friends in this school year.
I hate this. I don't want to watch it. I'm
Is
sorry.
that just a story about you, Joey?
Yes. and
yeah,
that's
like
why I
that's
love
too.
It.
That's such a real anime. I don't want to watch it.
It's funny though. It's good.
I watch
It's got
anime
good
to
characters
escape.
in it.
That's why I watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You can escape because you didn't go to high school.
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
would be a completely different experience for
Yeah,
you.
it's a completely different experience.
Not wrong, not wrong.
Yeah, we need you to weigh in on this, Shy.
No, don't start this again because Hunter says we can't even use the last podcast.
All right, never mind. We'll
What
gloss
happened
over
in
it.
the last
We'll talk about it when
podcast?
we go to dinner.
We talked about whether content should be dropped as one big block or if it should be released weekly.
Hunter
That's-
got butt hurt,
I was
so
gonna
we gotta
say,
gloss
it's not a fun
over it.
topic. You can't make jokes.
Oh, we can.
Good ones?
No. That's bold of you to assume that we make good jokes
don't know.
here. That's not what this podcast is about.
What else, Joey? Anything else?
This week, took the car. I've gotten real deep into collecting G.I. Joe classified action figures.
Yeah, this guy fucking dropped like $300.
Wait, like the
on
old
G.I. Joes.
ones, or
No, the new classified line, the 6-inch line that just started coming out.
I want to collect like the old stuff, the old GI Joe stuff.
Yeah,
super
it's a
nostalgic
lot,
about that.
though,
Yeah,
and like the vehicles and stuff take up a lot of space. Like I have some of the anniversary vehicles, and you don't realize how big they are until you have them.
they're big. I used to have a lot, like my dad's old ones that he gave me when I was little. Like, but I'm so pissed. We moved from Bath, New York. We have a lot of stories about Bath, New York. We intersected like a lot of times.
It was fate.
You used to work in Bath / work lived in Bath.
Lived
You
and worked.
have been to Bath
Yeah,
before.
I've been to Bath. but I
Yeah,
didn't
see,
live-
intersecting lives. And we moved out of our house, and we like moved in such a rush that we just left.
Yeah, because you were on the run from the government.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they were after you guys not having social security numbers.
Yeah, we just left like tons. Like I had the Cobra command post, like the big one.
Paradome.
I had like all of the vehicles. I was so fucking pissed.
Shai, what did you collect when you were a kid?
Bionicles.
Let's
fucking
go!
So the story behind Bionicles is, my parents would never really buy them for me, so I completely convinced them that my brother fucking loved Bionicles. I was like, yeah, he really
wants this one.
So every birthday, every Christmas, they would get him Bionicles, and I don't really think he cared either way what he got, and then I would just take them.
Dude,
So
you're
I literally would
a con
have
artist.
Imagine little Tori being like, what the fuck? I there for all these stupid Bionicles.
I would form an army of Barbies and Bionicles and send them off to war.
That's fucking sick. I used to line up all of my toy cars like once a week and like make sure I had all of them. I was
Wow.
like,
Oh, were you a Hot Wheels guy?
yeah, I was a Hot Wheels guy.
That's like paranoid behavior.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter, did you collect any toy lines when you were a kid, or was your dad like, no, Hunter, those are a lot?
We left that behind in Guam, son. No more collecting.
Guys guessed it.
Well, you were an army kid,
Hunter's
right?
got the saddest childhood.
Like you moved around
That's
a
why
lot.
he goes to Applebee's and sits by himself
Yeah,
and
he used
eats.
to run away and hide
Does
in
he
the
actually?
tree. And
That's sad, right? I'm not all alone in this
not
opinion.
sad. You go out to dinner by
Going out
myself.
to dinner
That's
by
not-
yourself
That's
is
not sad.
It's not sad. You are the
it's not
only
sad.
person.
Dude, when I lived in Pittsburgh, I used to eat out just to try.
yeah. You
different
also
places.
abandon your friends every time you moved.
Yeah, I do. And
So
it's coming up
that's
for you
not
guys,
normal
so get ready
behavior.
for it.
No, as a kid, before we came to the States, I had this, I can like vividly remember it. It was this huge like Fisher Price treasure chest, and like it was like matte gray on all the sides, and then the very top, the door was like blue. But anyway, I'd open it up and just all my fucking shit was in there. But like the one thing I loved more than anything was just Transformers.
Yeah.
So I had like a shit ton of Transformers in this thing. But then also is when Small Soldiers came out. So I got every fucking action figure from Small
I
Soldiers.
have a really good joke.
If you've
right
ever
now.
seen Small Soldiers, that movie is fucking awesome.
Did you like the Small Soldiers better than the Argonauts?
Yes. I did, yes. Okay, so I really liked the leader. The dude with the crossbow. I can't remember.
Archer.
Yes. He was fucking dope. I loved him. And then the fucking dude that's just the eyeball, all of his limbs had suction cups. So I just fucking stick him all over the fucking house. Like he'd be like hanging from a door.
They'd open the fridge and be like, fucking
Yep, and he'd
Hunter.
fucking open, he's just there. It's fucking the best. Those toys were awesome because you literally could make them look like they're living in your house.
Did you guys get presents or toys bought for you besides just like Christmas and
Oh
your
yeah, all the
birthday?
time. like it was a huge thing to like just go out and hang out at like Toys R Us and stuff for my family. We'd go out and we'd shop and
Wild.
get something.
I would only ever get toys.
I never get big things. Like I'd get one figure off with the peg or something. I'd never get like a vehicle or a play set or anything.
Or if my parents really wanted to splurge on me, they'd take me to the dollar store and let me buy a couple toys.
Ooh. Before the divorce, I got regular toys.
Mine was the opposite. Well, during the divorce, they both felt bad, and they're like, "Here you go. Here's money. Go do that."
After the divorce, it was holidays all.
During the divorce, I didn't get shit.
It just happened. So
yeah, what the fuck?
That's the worst time for your parents to get a divorce.
I don't get 2 Christmases. This is fucking horse shit.
You don't even have a dad anymore.
Hunter has him now.
I'm collecting.
Hey guys, Hunter here, and
Hey son, what you doing?
John, nothing. Just recording an ad for the podcast.
Oh, that's cool. Can I try?
Sure.
If you support Older and Dumber on Patreon, you'll get week early access to all their episodes, along with exclusive content and more. So go support my son and his friends Carter and Joey, and become a dipshit today.
All right, so now that I've thrown up this softball, it can lead us into our topic because, like I said,
now I'm gonna say it before we start this topic.
I've been like into G.I. Joe.
Doesn't matter.
I've been
Never
into
mind.
like Chippendales Rescue
I didn't get to talk about my week.
Darkwing Duck, and I'm scared. Like I want to go back and watch all that stuff, but I'm scared I'm gonna go back and watch it and it's gonna be bad and it's gonna like ruin my memories of it as a kid. So what are your thoughts on that? Would you?
Well, Goonies is the best movie ever made.
Yeah, so movies are different than like cartoons. Like the cartoons you grow up on versus the movies you grow up on are totally different.
Well, I have a like 8-year-old brother, so I can sort of live vicariously through like
showing that.
I can like put it on and be like, "Oh, this is bad," but I am watching him watch it. I don't know. Yeah, the only way I've rewatched like nostalgic shit is through Micah. Just like, here's Transformers or here's G.I. Joe or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the only way I would rewatch something if I was watching it with a kid who could experience it for the first time.
Yeah, because they fucking love it. And that
is it the same like idea though? Like, are you scared to go back and watch it because you're afraid it's gonna like taint your view of it?
Yeah. I do love cheesy Disney Channel movies, so I have
Disney Channel originals.
Gone back and watched
Wendy Wu, Warrior.
Yes! Let's fucking go!
Not the first time I've talked about this today.
I know. Joey doesn't know what we're talking about because he's too old. He was riding dinosaurs when this happened.
I think there's some shows that I had, like I've gone back to try and watch shows before, and I've been like, holy fuck.
Hunter's like, I could watch new content that Carter has suggested 5 times.
Crazy though, it's like probably 10 or 15 years ago, I watched the G.I. Joe movie, and I was like, this still holds up.
The cartoon?
But not,
the like 3D animate, or no, like the newer animation?
The
or
87 movie. So,
okay. Not the like 90 or like early 2000s.
The Sunbow stuff. The
old animated ones.
And it still held up. And now I'm like, oh, I want to watch this again. And I'm like, oh man, is it still gonna hold up?
From what I remember, the like 2000 one was really good when I watched it, but I was like 10. So I'm scared to watch that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going and watching the original Transformers movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I remember that being like so impactful. Like,
yeah, that movie was.
And I feel like it would still hold up, but there's still like this anxiety that I'm gonna go back and watch it. It's gonna like scar my.
Don't worry, I'll be there with you. I'll hold your hand.
Tried going back watching Chowder. You guys remember Chowder from Cartoon Network?
So good.
I never watched Chowder.
Have you gone back to try and watch it?
No, is it disturbing?
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
I literally one day was like, damn, I love Chowder. I'm gonna watch this.
See, I watched Chowder as an adult.
So you understood how disturbing it was when you watched it.
So maybe it might be different for you.
And like Chowder and Flapjack, I was already an adult.
Look at Flapjack.
Flapjack's okay.
Wasn't allowed to watch either of those.
I can go back and watch Flapjack, but Chowder,
not because of the content, because my dad thought it was trash. Oh, no, he was like, this show's trash. You're not watching this. The same thing with SpongeBob. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
No offense, Mr. Ruttle. Your dad's an asshole.
I still watched like SpongeBob at like my Oma's house. But like he was like, this is just brainless entertainment. It's the same reason why Micah's not allowed to watch Power Rangers.
He's not allowed to watch Power Rangers.
Yeah, because my dad thinks it's like not good content. Like, not that the content itself, like my dad doesn't care what's in the show as long as it's well done.
So G.I. Joe is the show I'm specifically talking about with a little bit of Rescue Rangers and Darkwing Duck in there. Are there shows that you guys would be scared to go back and watch?
Supernatural.
Super impactful.
Supernatural.
Dude, you can go watch Supernatural.
I don't think I can. I would cringe too hard.
The first 5 seasons are so good.
Yeah, the first season and 2 seasons are good. Yeah.
First 5. Because it was supposed to end after.
The Monster of the Week shit was good.
Yeah.
Once they stayed, like, Castiel, like, the first couple seasons of Castiel was good. But, like, once they made it, like, what's the big bad of the season? It was like, I don't like this formula with these characters.
Well, I don't think Castiel showed up until, what, season 6?
Season 6, yeah.
Yeah, so season 5. It's good up until season 5.
Yeah, I liked the first season with Castiel.
Oh, okay.
Like, I liked, yeah. I just, like, wish they stayed. I know they can't really, like, a show like that can't really just stay the same
I know.
for that long.
I definitely miss Monster of the Week. That's, like, my favorite
That's the
format
favorite
show.
shit. Yeah, like, I liked it.
That's when X-Files was at its best. This one Supernatural was at its best.
Yeah. And, it, you know, Sam had the same haircut that I do now, so it was, like, it fit, you know, deeply, emotionally. Dean was my favorite, but Sam was
Well, Supernatural.
Teen Titans.
You would go back and watch
Teen
Transformers.
Titans.
I've gone back
that
and
has to
watched.
be good, right?
I've gone back and
I'm
watched
scared.
it. I've gone back and watched it. It's good. It's good. I have the whole first season.
Yeah,
And the
'cause
movie,
I remember
right?
it being very emotional.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
The movie scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Teen Titans.
The Teen Titans movie?
Is that with Trigon?
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. The Ink?
Oh, yeah. Bro Shogun?
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
Not Trigon, because Trigon was Raven's dad.
I can't remember. It was
Trigon
so long
was
ago.
the demon that was Raven's dad.
Like, I don't know anything
Bro
about
Shogun
DC.
was the Ink.
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I don't know why. The same with Claymation. Funny story. I hate Claymation.
There's some...
Besides Wallace and Gromit, I'm fine with. Flushed Away?
What the fuck
Dude,
is
I love
Away?
Flushed Away.
It's good.
Flushed Away was so good.
I can't do it.
Carter was too scared of it. Just like, well, it's furries too. So
Yeah, I don't.
you don't do that.
Yeah. No.
I think for me, it's Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah?
You're scared of watching Powerpuff Girls again?
To go back and watch it again.
That's fair. I never watched it.
Dude, those old cartoons, man, they
Yeah, I feel like they
changed
hold
the
up.
landscape, but I don't know if they would hold up today or not. I feel like they
think so.
would. Some of those were
My-
pretty groundbreaking, so.
I don't know if it counts as Claymation.
So it's been rattling in my brain, and even I brought it up right now to hope that it would make me remember. I can only remember Bubbles and Buttercup. What is the third one's
Blossom.
name? Blossom! Damn it!
They're all B names.
I knew that, and I couldn't fucking think of it.
I only remember the monkey from that show. Yeah. I had
Oh,
never
Jojo.
watched the show. I
And
just
there
know
was,
that the monkey
There was
exists.
Fuzzy Lumpkins, and there was him.
Because he was green, right? The monkey in that show?
Yeah.
And green was my
green
favorite
and
color.
blue was his color palette.
Yeah. Monkeys and green were my favorite things.
Sidusa.
Sidusa.
Yeah. That's where that character came from.
I don't know. That's why I enjoyed the character so much.
The other villains on there. The Rowdy Rough Boys.
I watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Does that count?
Was
Hell
good shit,
yes.
too.
I remember in middle
You've
school,
heard
I went to
the
public
theories
school.
That was just all those kids were just in purgatory.
That's what I was about to talk about. Is I went to middle school for 2 years because my parents were both working, and so they were like, we hate to do this," because they wanted to homeschool all the way. My mom was really upset about it. She was sad, but they both went to work, and we went to public school for 2 years in middle school, and everybody was talking about Ed, Ed, and Eddie and how they were all dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. Just let
Pretty
me
good
watch.
theory.
Let me watch the show about fucking 3 doofuses. Like, fuck.
I'm sensing a theme. This episode's about nostalgia. Who remembers going to Burger King, McDonald's, wherever you're going, and fucking just being so mad at your parents or just demanding that you get the Happy Meal so you can get a toy?
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
that toy being like the greatest fucking
Yeah.
thing you ever received.
There used to be great,
Yeah, the toys.
Great toys.
yeah, they used
Great
to really
toys.
You guys are so rich.
link up the properties and
Yeah.
get some good shit in there.
Dude, they don't even give toys anymore.
They not?
I don't think so.
No,
Every
yes
so
they
often.
do.
I think they do.
Yes, they
Like,
do.
every
not
so
as
often they do
good.
a Hot Wheels Barbie thing.
My one of my memories from a child was when my dad sold Treasure Planet, the DVD, to GameStop to buy a video game, to buy Oblivion.
Oof, that was like your fave.
Yeah,
You got Oblivion out of it.
I didn't get Oblivion. My dad got
You
Oblivion.
didn't even get to play it.
No, I never. I played like a little bit, but that was when I was older.
Oblivion was one of the first video games. Not that first video games that I played, but like the first like one meant for adults and not kids. And I fucking loved it.
Halo Combat Evolved was my first video
I was
game.
18 years old and working at Toys R Us.
I was 4.
Oh my god.
Well, I wasn't even alive. I was alive when that came out, but I was like 1. I was like 4 when I played it the first time.
You guys ever?
You were born the year I graduated from high school. How's that for nostalgia?
That's fine. I don't care. We're kindred souls.
When was that? When were you
2001.
2000.
Yeah, I was
Forgot
born
you were
that
born in
year.
the 2000s.
Yeah, in the year 2000. The humans are dead.
Year 2000.
So when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
my cousin, when we would play G.I. Joe, would refer to the Cobra enemies as Kofras.
Cobra!
He would also refer
Did he not
to...
watch the show?
Hold on. He would also refer to the ground as the floor. So this brings up an interesting question for me, because I know when I was a kid, this would infuriate me to no end. Are there pronunciations or misnomers that people use
go.
that
I could
enrage
talk for
you?
hours.
Oh,
Machete. No,
Machete?
no, scimitar. Sorry. Scimitar. Let's start on scimitar. It doesn't make sense. Like, if you just sound out the word, like, if you look at scimitar.
A C makes a cuss sound.
No, I don't know
Yes,
who
it
taught
does.
you that. I don't know who taught you that.
America.
You're dumb.
Chipotle.
I love you. Chipotle,
Who
that
the
one.
fuck says Chipotle?
A lot of people, you would be surprised.
Yeah.
I really didn't like T-ball this up for Carter to come at you like this, but
Ah, right out of the park.
I do have a friend, you know who you are, who pronounces milk like milk, and he like swallows it.
Oh, I know one that milk, where they
Milk,
where they
yeah.
replace the I with an
What
E.
about water?
And there was a
Water?
girl in elementary school who used to call Halloween Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
God. God. I
My
think
mom says water.
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 So, all right.
Hobie said
Walls.
So here's one. There was this girl I knew in high school who, you
Tell
know,
me about
the
her.
things in the ground that push out like heat or air. What do you
Oh,
call
did you take
that?
her on a date? Did you kiss her?
Yeah, did
Did
you
you
kiss her? Did you put her on
Did
a
you take her on a
date?
date?
I'm glad
Did you
you're
hold her
here
hand?
so you can fucking
Did.
grill. Yeah, did you bone her?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she the one that was giving you a blowjob when your grandma caught you?
On the vents.
Yes.
I didn't know this story.
What a fucking
I
callback.
binged on the episode.
What a fucking callback. No. Oh, so you called an event, right?
Yeah.
She called it a register.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I see how you got a blowjob from her now. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god.
If you ever listen to this, I'm sure you're a very sweet person. And
Nope.
if you want to call them a registers, those are the things that are attached to the wall, not the holes in the floor.
I didn't even know
Register
that.
is where you cash out.
No, that's a cash wrap.
There are also,
Cash wrap is the area. Register is the thing you put the money
you
in.
know, the
fuck is a
old,
cash
the
wrap?
A
old.
cash wrap is like the desk that goes around the area where the register is. Continue.
Have you ever been in an old house and they have like the metal thing sitting up against the wall that's like
Oh, yeah,
coils?
yeah.
That's a register.
That's a
What? I thought that
Heater.
was a heater.
That's
Radiator?
a heater.
Yeah, a radiator.
Yeah,
I've
that's a
referred to as a
radiator.
radiator before.
My sister dropped me on my head on one of those and cracked it open.
Oh,
That
makes
does
a
not
lot of
surprise
sense.
me, yeah.
Don't worry, I have head trauma too. We're both
Yeah,
stupid. I don't.
Carter's the fucking
Dropped on
king.
my head.
Dude,
when
I had a
was child.
fucking
My sister
antique
dropped me.
gumball machine drop on my head when I was 5.
Benson karate kicked him, and then he had an icicle fall on his head.
Yeah, I had an icicle fall on my head when I was 14. Like, I'm fucked, bro.
You
I
were
don't.
14. I always thought you were like a little kid.
No, I was like 14. Yeah,
It's not as funny then.
if you shaved
I
my
feel like
head,
that's
I would
fucking
have
funny.
scars all over my head.
I think I was like 7 when she dropped me on my head.
That's what. You were like 7.
Did you have to get stitches?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, head wounds bleed so much. I bet there was
Would
blood
you-
everywhere.
I've been really sad recently because Hunter never sends me reels anymore.
He just
had some of the ones he sent.
Feels like an
Yes.
abandonment of our friendship.
Well, actually, you should be concerned because that means he hasn't shit in weeks.
Apparently. He's just not done it anymore. Have you been receiving reels
He
recently?
sent me like a fucking landslide of them yesterday.
Don't have
What
time
the
to go
fuck,
through all
Hunter?
of them.
Check your fucking phone.
I've seen like 3 in the last week.
You know how often I send you stuff, actually?
You don't.
Bet you if you go and look right now. I've actually been sending ones to May. May started it. I literally was just hanging out one day and May sent me one. I was like, it's begun.
It's begun.
I
guess
you know what it was? It was a Bob's Burgers one, too. It was the best.
Have you
Absolute
seen
best.
the movie yet?
No, I didn't get to go watch it in theaters because I had a friend who fucking hates it, so I wasn't allowed to go watch it.
I don't think that's a rule, but
I don't hate it. I just hate the like.
You just hate me. It's okay.
No, I don't hate
No,
you.
you do.
I
You
hate
do
the
the shit
cycle
It's
you
okay.
put yourself in by rewatching the same
not a
fucking
cycle.
shows
It's fine.
all over again.
It's fine.
And not
so
watching
it's gonna come
anything
to,
new.
It's gonna come
so
to Hulu
dumb.
on July 12th, so I'm gonna watch it then.
You did it. You didn't watch it in theater because you're fucking lazy.
No, I didn't go watch it in theater
No,
because we were in Florida, and you
You
didn't
could
want to
have
go see
gone
it.
to theaters.
You didn't want to go see it.
Came
I
out
would have
after we
watched
got
it
back.
with you if we
Shut up.
like blocked
I
out
had
time.
COVID.
If we blocked out
You know I
time
can
to eat,
see
like
it.
if I was on 3 cookies, I would have watched it with you.
3 cookies?
Yeah, I think
seems
I
a
had
lot.
2 at one point, and it was a
Give
lot.
1.5.
I had 2. You had 3, and you were
had 4.
fucked.
I had 4.
You were fucked. If you
It was
want,
awesome,
if you want to reference Hunter being fucked by eating too many like cookies,
There you go.
then watch, listen to our podcast from the Florida special, and you can hear me and Hunter stumbling over all of our words,
Pretty funny.
and Joey not existing as a human.
Pretty much.
No, I was the only one that got my shit together.
That's not true at all.
100% true. May
Near
play
the-
the tape back.
Near the end of the podcast, I stumbled like
Near the end of the
once.
podcast, I was like, bros, you guys can't
I
quit.
stumbled like once near the end of the podcast.
You stumbled the whole time.
God,
You ate
you're
my
an
whole,
impartial
you ate my whole
observer.
fucking fruit tray, too.
I did
bitch.
eat the fruit tray. I was
Naughty-ass
hungry.
bitch.
Yeah, I fucking love to eat anyways, regularly. When I'm high, I'll eat double that. Just imagine.
I was like,
This
this
would
would
be
be,
what's really
this would
funny
be a nice
when-
thing for
when
the
we
four
were
of
on
us
the-
to snack on. Carter just picks it up, dumps the whole thing in his mouth. Like
Well,
a
you guys
fucking
were
cartoon
hogging the
character.
wings. How was I supposed to eat anything else?
my God.
I
When
will-
we were
okay.
on our way down, we were like, "Oh, Carter, you got to be the guinea pig. Try half of this."
No,
Why?
it was a full
He's
cookie.
like, why do
It
I
was
gotta...
a full cookie,
Fine,
first
sure,
of
full
all.
cookie, whatever it was, whatever you want to tell yourself. We were like, you got to be the guinea pig. You got to eat this. And he's like, why me? Blah blah blah. And then finally he did it. So he ate the cookie. And on the way down, we had stopped at the gas station. He got like chips. He got some other shit. But basically, we're driving and we're like, hey Carter, how you doing?
I got a bag
good.
of chips and 1 drink.
And he just keeps eating.
I ate a full
but
bag
every
of
time-
family-sized chips on my way
A
down.
whole family
Yeah,
says.
yeah, yeah.
But
you could do
you'd
that
think
anyway.
a regular
Yeah, I could do that
person-
anyways.
But here's the thing: a regular person would be like, 1 chip.
With how much he can fit in his mouth, he would be a very successful porn star.
Oh my god!
Like that money moves.
OnlyFans.
Oh.
Older and dumber OnlyFans.
Only in Dumber OnlyFans coming too.
I was gonna say, I finally met somebody who could eat more than Carter.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is
That's it. That's the end of the story.
Yeah. I don't know what
Nothing
else.
else. What they eat that made
Yeah,
you
we
figure
need
that
to
out.
do-
We should have an eating contest.
I
Put
was
it on
gonna say,
YouTube.
how
We
much
literally
do
talked
I
about
say
chicken
without
nuggets.
like, what if Sam fucking plays this at work and my coworker's like, you're talking about me? I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know
know.
you.
May beep this
Just
down.
use
They don't
code
know- they're not
names
using
like
their names.
like
yeah, we
Lowe's.
use code names a lot.
Yeah, use them. Call them
Not
hungry,
for
hungry
Toby
hippo.
though. 'cause
Hungry,
fuck
hungry
Toby.
hippo. Okay, I like that. Hungry, hungry hippo. So you know an Italian hoagie?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
one of those.
Okay.
With a nice side salad consisting of grilled cheese.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Consisting of grilled cheese.
A plate of chicken tenders and fries. And
What a connoisseur.
a huge thing of soup. So it was
All of
definitely
that in one sitting.
yes,
Over like a lunch break, so like half an hour.
half an hour.
Whoa.
See, I'm a slow eater. I do eat
You
a
are
lot.
not a slow eater.
I am though.
You just said you eat chips
Yeah, I
like,
eat chips like that.
by
But like,
the fucking handful.
No. You cut the burrito in half, put half in your mouth. That's not
I
slow
can
eating.
open my mouth
Quite wide.
quite wide. If we were
Unhinge
playing
your
video
jaw
right
like
now,
a
I would give
fucking
you a
snake.
taste. But
Oh my god.
I cover a wide area.
All right, Joey, do you have another topic before we...
I was gonna say we could just keep asking Hunter questions about his life.
Asking me questions
I asked
about
you.
my
Well,
life?
I guess we could ask each other questions.
What's this
Well, I asked you about your Guam story.
Sure.
Chimaru roots.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. That was the only question
Do you like
I had.
do you like deviled eggs?
I hate them.
Oh.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I fucking love deviled eggs.
I hate deviled eggs.
Yeah, Shy's the
Okay.
guest.
Yeah, ask
Shy's
questions.
The deviled eggs was a good one though because it really tells
They're-
you a lot about
yeah.
a person.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah,
They don't
Hunter
taste
doesn't
good.
like deviled eggs.
I don't like deviled eggs.
I
either.
fucking love them. Little
do.
paprika. Ooh.
I hate them. I give Joey my egg every time we get ramen.
You give him the egg. I love eggs. I just don't like deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Basically, a deviled egg.
What the fuck are you?
Joey.
Yeah.
I do want to know what's the nastiest thing that you've ever drawn.
Drawn?
I did zombie porn commissions for somebody one time.
That's amazing. Like falling apart.
Yeah.
What?
Like
Not like a warm body situation.
like
Like
maggot
a.
cum.
Maggot cum.
Ugh, that's gross.
Hey, it paid.
Were the zombies having sex with each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
how many did you
zombie
do?
on zombie.
You did 5?
We should start doing this for guests. Make the guests ask us questions.
I would like to hear your questions.
Do you like where you are?
Damn.
Like, physically?
No, like
The chair's okay.
in life.
Not really.
Do you?
I'm fucking tired, dude. I want a vacation. I want a fat nap.
Yeah.
But are like
Man.
you happy with what you do on a daily basis?
The job I enjoy.
Okay.
The environment could be improved upon.
Improved upon.
Do you have any
I'm
4th
sugary.
of July plans yet, Shy?
No.
Do you have off 4th of July?
Yeah.
All right.
I have
Well,
plans.
Would you
there's
like to come
fireworks
up
and food at
and
my
do fireworks
place.
at Joey's?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, let's
I don't
go.
know if I'm
Just leave
obligated.
Sam.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck that dude. I don't
Sam
give a shit.
working? Of course.
No.
He's probably gonna be shitting in a toilet somewhere.
Yeah.
Get his eyebrows burned off by Joey again.
Oh my god, that was great.
So what is you've binged? How many episodes have you binged of the podcast?
I did the last 3 or 4.
Okay.
Favorite episode so
Yep,
far?
that's what I was.
The
getting-
Florida one.
The Florida
Yeah.
one. Canada gooses.
Yeah. The
It's
emus.
Emus in Florida.
There are emus. In
Did you listen to Are You Scared of AI?
I don't think so.
That's the best one. Good.
Why is it the best one, Hunter?
It's just fucking funny. It's good.
I gotta be
This
honest,
new
I don't
one
think...
coming out, the one that just posted on Patreon. Holy shit!
I was gonna say, I don't think we've been funny enough this evening.
It's fucking new one that just came on Patreon today.
Yeah, but as long as your audio
Absolute
quality is
banger.
okay, you're gonna be the best guest we've had on so far.
We've had some good laughs tonight.
Go around and
Why?
tell your best date story.
My best date story?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got a good one for you. Because I'm a fucking romantic motherfuckers. Okay? I don't give a goddamn
Oh,
shit.
I just meant like funny, but it could be romantic. That's fine.
Oh, you said best.
Yeah.
Best funny.
Best funny.
I don't like
You
talking
can, yeah,
about
tell
it,
us a romantic
you know?
one.
Now you want the best funny? What do you want from me?
Whatever you want to
Hey,
give.
speaking of
Hunter.
Sorry,
I'm not dating.
dating life, my Maru today was brought by a person that I had Maru with on a date,
Aw.
who did not bother to bring the Maru inside the store. I had to go outside and pick it up.
No way.
Yeah.
That's who dropped off your shit today?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Wait, why did she
Fuck
drop it off?
Because she didn't want to see him. Because she told him that she got COVID, so she couldn't see him anymore.
Oh, Helen Bonham Carter
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
So, it was after high school, and after high school, I was probably like 19, 20. No, oh shit, and I was like 22, I want to say, or something, maybe 21 or some shit. Anyway, me and my buddy I had been hanging out with for a while, living for a while. We were having like a movie night or some shit. Like we were just gonna watch some movies, and this girl that I had fucking really liked throughout high school, like just damn, really liked her throughout high school. She we messaged each other, and for some reason we got in a conversation and be like, oh yeah, we're watching movies tonight. And she goes, oh, can me and my friend come? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like totally cool. Yeah, definitely. So anyway, she comes over and we end up watching a movie and stuff. And it was me, my buddy, her, and her friend. We all watched a movie, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the date, before she left, sorry, not at the end of the date. It wasn't a date yet. It was just a hangout. At the end of the hangout, she's leaving. And right before she left, I was like, hey, I really liked you in high school. Do you want to go out? Took her like 5 minutes. And then she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. I was like, cool. All right, well, let's do this. So anyway, we go out on this date. And first things first, first things first on the reels. I go and pick her up. And we go out and, what did we do? We went out to dinner. Don't remember where we went. Because that's not the important part of the date. But anyway, we went out to eat, and we're driving back, and we had a really nice conversation at the restaurant. It was going pretty well, but there wasn't anything like too crazy yet. So we're on the way back to my house, which is where we were going to. I don't know what we were doing, but anyway, we were going from there and then going to her car.
Staying the night away?
No, we were going from there and then going to her car. But anyway, we're on the way back, and like highway mile per hour, just 65. I'm going 50.
Okay.
You weren't going like 80?
No. Why would I go faster? I want to be there. I want to be longer. I wanted to stay with her longer, so I went 50. I was going slow. I was going slow, and she didn't really notice. But anyway, we were just going slow. We're just talking more, having a conversation. We get back to my place, and whatever the hell we had to do, I drive her back to her car, and I'm like, we stop, and I'm like, hey, tonight was really fun. She's like, yeah, it was really good. And I was like, I gotta be honest, I was driving really slow because I just wanted to be around you longer. She's like, oh, I noticed. And I was like, oh, cool. And she's like, well, you have a good night. And she leaves my car. She goes, gets in her car, and I go home, I park, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, whatever. So I get out of my car. Next thing you know, his car pulls into my driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? It's real dark, and there's headlights on. Car stops. Walks out of the door, it's her. And she's like, hey, I want to go do more stuff. I don't want to go home yet.
Aww.
And I was like, what? She's like, I want to hang out with you more. And I was like, oh, shit. Cute. So we jumped in my car. So when I had the Mustang, we put the top down. We drove all the way up to the top of Harris Hill, which is like this point in Corning where you can like see all of like the town. We go up there.
See all the meth dealers.
The city, because I got to see it. It's not a town, that one. I got him, so we're at the top of Harris Hill, and they've got these like swing metal chairs. We go up, and like we just sat, and I brought a blanket because I always have a blanket in my trunk, specifically in case I went and sit somewhere or was cold or whatever. But anyway, I had a blanket. We sit, and we just sat
in my trunk in case I crash and have to survive in the winter.
There's that too.
Practicality.
So anyway, we literally just sat and stared and talked for like hours. Like we were done that night at like 9, I want to say. Mm-hmm. By the time we were done on Harris Hill, it was almost 1 a.m. Like we were just sitting there staring at the city, talking, blah, blah, all that shit. Then finally we're like, maybe we should, go home. It seems like, it's the next day, blah, blah. We start walking back to my car. And as we're walking back, I just like grabbed her by the hand, pulled her back, did this fucking like super dope embrace kiss. And we just stood there for like 15 seconds, just like kissing. And then we went back, and that was the date. But it was fucking awesome. Definitely the best date I've ever had.
That's very cute.
It was very cool. I mean, I was much younger then, so I was probably much more good-looking man. I can't remember a bad date. It's not that I can think of.
I can't remember any bad vacations either.
Dude, fuck this guy. I fucking hate this guy.
It's because I repress all my traumatic experiences.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Anything traumatic, I just repress.
Sit with talk to this girl for 3 hours on a date. Nothing. It was a great conversation. Great time. So I thought.
Told you she's gay.
She's not. I know that.
She might not.
He says, I know that.
She might be bi.
Yeah.
I could see
How
it.
cool is she?
What?
She's very cool.
She's too cool to be straight.
Yeah, that's
I think she
that's
might
how
be.
you can gauge,
I think she might be
if they're
repressed
super
by.
cool,
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. We just it felt like we clicked somewhere. It just didn't fucking go anywhere. It sucked.
shenanigans or like a sex story?
Whoa. I don't know if this podcast is rated on premature.
Do I got some shit?
What?
What's the difference between shenanigans and sex story? That's my
Shenanigans
question.
don't
I
have
usually
sex
use
in
those.
it. Yeah.
Like if I
Don't
say
know
to
which
Joey,
one's the
I'm like,
best.
hey, I had did some
Got up to
shenanigans.
some
last-
shenanigans,
Yeah, if I got up to some
hey.
shenanigans last night. He's like, hey, you know who else got up to some shenanigans last night?
My mom. Good one, muscle man. It's good shit.
Oh, shit.
Do you have shenanigans or sexcapades?
Yeah, I'm saying which one do you
she's
want?
asking,
She's
you
asking.
drunken
Oh,
fool.
you're asking what you
Yeah.
should. Oh,
What do you want to hear?
Jesus fuck.
Not so easy to answer now, is it, Hunter?
Oh,
What are you? Actually, he's right. What do you want to be remembered for? A sexcapade or a shenanigan?
either one. They're both as
Shenanigans.
well, shenanigans is
So here's an important question.
Uh-huh.
Does the sexcapade story
Uh-huh.
involve
Escapade.
our good friend
no,
or not?
it does not.
Then I'm comfortable hearing it.
You wouldn't want to hear about
I don't want to hear about you.
Yeah,
And
I
don't know if I wanna hear anything about
I'm gonna be real.
Whatever you're
About-
comfortable talking.
Our
Okay,
good
whatever.
friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I assume it has a
I've
lot of
seen-
farting
I've
going
seen
on,
him
and I
in-
don't want to
seen-
be privy to that information.
I do have a story
Yeah,
about that,
I've
but I
seen
guess
him
I won't
in
tell
I
you.
don't want that.
I've seen him in a Catgirl maid outfit chugging milk, so...
I assume it has stuff to do with that, and I'm good.
So when I was 18, I was talking to this guy, and he was really hyping himself up. He was like, you know, he was like sexting me every day. He was like,
12. I got.
he was like, you know, me and my girlfriend get up to some shit, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, this is what I need. I need a good dickin'. And I just fucking believed him for some reason. He's like really hyping himself up. He's like, yeah, I really know what I'm doing. Me and my girlfriend were together for years. And so, you know, I go to his house. I fucking take the time to walk to his goddamn house.
You walked?
Yeah,
Was
it
there
was-
prepared dinner or some shit?
He
no,
didn't pick you
it's-
up?
I made that sound more dramatic than it is. He lived across the street.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Come on.
Come on. We're already like, we hate this motherfucker. He's stupid. Across the street, now we hate you.
And he's like, I'll treat you right.
You were the girl next door?
Oh, God.
He didn't live across the street from me, but he lived across the street from somewhere where I frequented it very often.
See ya. Okay.
So I get to his house, and he is the worst goddamn kisser in the fucking world. And I'm like, it's fine.
Just
I
like
can...
sticks his tongue out like an orca.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's the type of guy to go in tongue first. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe this was just what his, you know, girlfriend was into.
But she wasn't into.
Yep.
X for a reason.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Him and his girlfriend are in an open relationship. So, you know, there's got to be some, you know, he's up to a lot of stuff. He's got to be good.
He's up to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you know, I was 18. I was stupid.
His black book was 2 pages.
Yeah.
Your number and his girlfriend's number.
Yeah.
Took a whole page for each.
I mean, they were together for like 4 years. They were together for all of high school, and they had dated other women. So I'm like, there's got to be some good going on, right?
It was all her.
It was all fucking her anyway.
You just watch.
Yeah. So I get there, and he's like, he's just kissing, straight from kissing to like taking the pants off. He tries to hit it from behind, and he can't find the hole. He can't find the hole. He's struggling, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Can you just?" He's like, "I'm just having trouble because you know you look different than what I'm used to." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" And he's like, "What is that?" I don't know.
I'm not used to this this model. I don't know what's happening here. It's not the car I'm used to driving. This car's a little lower down.
Oh,
I never even watched that before.
Shit.
I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you? It's not that hard to find. You just spread and you go. It's like, And he's like, well, my
God.
girlfriend would always do it for me.
Oh, this guy's
I'm
a mama's
like,
boy.
What?
Mama's boy.
I'm like, every time you haven't found a
You've never-
vagina
you've
here. So I start laughing. And I start laughing and laughing to the point where he gets so upset he puts his pants back on and leaves. Mind you, like I said,
This is his house, right?
His house.
So anyway, his little brother gets home, and I'm still in his house, and he's like, "Hey, you want to play some video games?"
Fucking Pog. Let's go.
You gotta.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Little
So that
brother
was
is
that.
definitely the MVP
That's
of this
pretty
story.
good. That's pretty good.
I bet that kid gets fucking tons of pussy now.
Well, he also friend requested me on Facebook like a month ago.
Oh my god.
Oof. He's like, I finally found the hole.
Oh, like, oh, you found that. You found the friend request button. What's next?
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was certainly something else. I'm glad it wasn't about our friend.
I had a life before we started dating. Okay?
Everyone's
I got
had a life.
I don't know. We've only known life
We've
since
only
you
known
started
sex.
dating. Yeah.
Wait, you guys started dating when we all met each other?
No.
Okay, I was about
it's
to
just
say.
we've known them only
Since they've been
together,
yeah,
not
Yeah.
separate.
that makes
I've
sense.
only
Yeah,
known
yeah.
them as Smy.
Yeah. What is that? Their ship name? That's so.
I hope that's
funny.
not.
We need to
I hope
rework.
not.
We need to go to a
We need
brainstorm
Shine.
meeting about that.
We can make them shine.
I like Shine
I
better
don't
than.
like
Shine's
any of these
okay.
options.
Time's okay. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
Yes.
Earth.
Earth.
I'm gonna go find some Pepto.
Nice.
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol.
Shy, thank you
The
so much for
biz.
joining us for this episode. You've been
Yeah.
great.
Old Mexico.
thanks
Thank
for
you so
coming
much
on.
for the topics.
You s-
First topic. Hunter, are you a Guamese?
Yeah,
Second second topic.
Guamian?
Hunter, do you fuck?
Fuck?
The progression here is insane.
What a jump. Again, thank you so much. You've been a lot of fun, of course, as always. We have all the great people here, as always. We had asshole fucking hates his friends.
That's me. I got an
Carter.
asshole. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
We had Carter, as always.
Yeah, that's me.
At Deagle Eagle 16.
At Deagle Eagle 420.
16.
69.
Just 16.
Oh, okay.
To my left.
Videos.
Joey Schichtel, aka Slutty Mage, artist extraordinaire, booba drawer, as I like to call them,
Maggot.
dumplings.
Moolah for Booba.
Moolah for booba, aka dumplings. Find them anywhere at Slutty Mage.
Ken, thank you for that fantastic outro.
No problem. I'm here to help.
Of course, we had the drunken one.
Is that a
I'm
Jackie
really
Chan
proud
movie?
of you that you finished your margarita, Hunter.
Me
I
too.
didn't think you were going to do it, but
They
you
grow
did
up
it.
so fast.
I know
At
that's fine.
Voice of Hunter, Hunter Taylor.
That's me. And now that we're at the end of the podcast, I'm just going to mention it. I never got to say what I did for the week. Carter asked me and then skipped me and went to himself. But thank you all for coming. This was a wonderful week and good episode.
I do have an outro.
Okay, go ahead.
Let the Kofras hit the
The Cofras hit the floor.
Let the Kofras hit the
Oh, Ryan, if you ever hear that, this is for you, buddy.
Oh.
Ryan who?
Let the Cofras hit the floor.
Hey dipshits, it's Hunter. Just want to remind you that you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at OlderNDumber. That way you can keep up to date on any news we have going on or alerts, all types of different things. Later, dipshits.